live Toastmaster interview show sponsored by Solar Speak Toastmaster Club. Tonight, our host is 23-time district contest finalist and distinguished Toastmaster Rich Hopkins.
Good evening, everybody. We are here live at the Solar Speak live television show. This is where you get to find out more about Toastmasters, more about what your role is, more about what other people's roles are, and more about each of you, including our guest tonight. My guest tonight is known as a Spitfire. She's energetic, she's creative, she's always happy. And she also happens to be the president of our club. Give a big round of applause to Liz Malagisi. Thank you. Liz, it's great to have you on our show tonight. I gotta ask you, how does the brand new president of a club handle her day before coming to the actual club meeting?
Well, thanks for having me, Rich, first of all. I appreciate being here. I love coming and seeing you and your great audience that you have here. So, thanks for And you know, it's been a busy day. Before coming to the club, I always make sure I check on my email, make sure there's nothing that has changed in our planning, see if there's any new faces that have reached out, and possibly even help with organizing the attendees with my wonderful, terrific husband, VP of Education, Al Kovats.
So this is really a family affair.
Oh, it is, Rich. It's a whole family here at Toastmasters.
Well, tell me, how did you get involved? How did you end up becoming president of your club?
Well, I volunteered. And then I ran completely by myself, so there was no one to challenge me. That definitely got me right in the door.
Nothing like being completely unopposed.
Absolutely.
I mean, what would you do if you were a political candidate?
Well, I hate opposition.
I think Al, your husband, could confirm that. So tell me, what were your fears coming into the presidential role?
Well, I have no fear. That's not true. Of course there are fears. You always have fear in public speaking. It's the number one fear, I believe, that everyone feels and has when you ask people, what are you afraid of? Public speaking and clowns.
Are there a lot of clowns in your club?
But they're the nice clowns. You know, you have good witches and bad witches. You have good clowns and bad clowns.
Are there witches in your club too?
Yes. It's an exciting club.
I've heard about a couple of them more specifically, but we won't go into that. But fear, okay, there's a fear of public speaking. Is there a fear of leading?
A fear of leading, absolutely. Nobody wants to be wrong or lead people right off a cliff or possibly lead incorrectly in a way that you're going to lose out, lose people, lose money. Leadership is a scary proposition, but there are ways to learn how to become a better leader. Things you can do to get practice in leadership and learn what it takes to be a leader. So leadership can be a learned skill. And you take the skills you already have, you mix it in with what you learn, and there you are, a leader.
What happens? What could be the worst possible thing? What could make it possible for you to be impeached?
I don't know. I hope I don't find out.
So no fear of being impeached because you don't even know what it would take.
The only thing to fear is fear itself, Rich.
Now that is presidential. What are your goals? What do you see what is your vision for Solar Speak in the next 6 months?
Well, the leadership team and I have gotten together and we've talked about what our goals are for the next 6 months, and we've documented them, put them out there for everyone to see and be a part of. And my goal as a leader, obviously, is to support the goals and the people in the club. Make sure I'm helping you to achieve your goals and clear your roadblocks if you're unable to reach those goals. Set you up with the people to help you. We want to make sure this is a culture and an environment that everyone feels happy and hopes to come and be in every single week. So my goal as a leader is to make sure that I help my team to reach their goals.
That was perfectly presidentially evaded. What is your goal for our club?
Well, to be president's distinguished, of course.
All right, now that begs a question, because you're only going to be president 1 term perhaps. That's 6 months. President's distinguished takes 2 terms. Have you thought already about being a full year president as all of our past presidents have been?
Well, unless I get impeached, absolutely.
That's excellent, that's excellent. Tell me, just between you and me, are there any problem people in the club?
Well, we've got this one guy who's been here a long time. You know, and he's such an overachiever. He gets all kinds of awards, and he's just awesome. So no, there's no problem.
Excellent, excellent. Tell your audience, people are watching. I know I said just between you and me, but yeah, the whole world is watching, especially after I put this on YouTube. What would your advice be to anyone considering taking a leadership role in Toastmasters?
It seems scary at first to come in and volunteer to be a leader for a group of people that are all volunteers themselves. But once you get in and you realize that everyone's here to help you, and your other leaders are there as volunteers because they want to be there and they're engaged, then you realize it's really not too hard of a job. And you just get in and enjoy it. So my advice is give it a try. You're gonna be just fine, and we're all gonna be here for you.
Isn't she the sweetest? Give her a big round of applause. It's been so wonderful having you as a guest here on the show. You may go on back. Hey, give her, come on. Give her that applause. Go now. I want to invite you to be with us the next time that we do this show. We're going to have a special guest that you've all been waiting for. You just don't know it yet. Have a great day, folks. I'm out of here.